What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Fact vs. Fiction. I'm your host, Jax. All right. For today's video, why was that Matthew McConaughey? I don't know why I did that. For today's video, we're gonna be going over this situation with Raja Jackson, aka that's Rampage's son, who's an MMA fighter. Rampage and also his son they're both MMA fighters. Raja, if you don't know, had an altercation with a pro wrestler, and it wasn't pretty. There might be charges filed against him. There should be charges filed against him because what happened was ridiculous. It was really unnecessary, uncalled for, especially after the person apologized, and it's like one of those. It's almost what happens is kind of like a Black Mirror episode in a way, where he's live on Kick and he's reading the chat, and the chat pretty much just rage baits him into actually doing what he ends up doing. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, still, I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about. So let's go ahead and jump straight into it.
So to give some backstory to this whole thing, Raja was invited by his friend AJ Mana, someone who's wrestling on the card that night for Knox Wrestling. Raja even states later that he does not care about wrestling, that he's only here to support his friend AJ.
Yeah, Mana's on the fight card. That's the only reason why I'm here.
AJ takes Raja to the back to meet the wrestlers that he's familiar with, the ones that he actually knows.
As Presidente, I fucking hate you. I hate this dude. Worth.
And that's when Psycho Stu decides to come up behind Raja, stick his belly out, hands at the hips to get some camera time. Raja, unfazed, not caring, just decides to keep talking to the dudes until Psycho Stu decides to take matters into his own hands.
Where's the real McKill at? Where's he at?
You don't need to worry about him. You need to be worried about Psycho Stu.
Psycho Stu?
He's a little drunk.
What, you don't know me?
Hell no.
Yeah. Takes a bottle.
Hey, I think that's
or can. It's empty can.
This is where things start to go south. Unfortunately, the dude was probably pretty drunk already, didn't know what was going on, and saw the camera and Raja and thought that this was some sort of skit, or that Raja was another pro wrestler recording something for the promotion.
She thought it was a
The
work.
worst part about it being that this guy took one of these prop cans to Raja's head, not knowing that Raja was already recovering from a concussion that he got in light sparring from a spinning kick just a couple days ago.
No, I didn't go with my pops. How does my head feel? I'm still f***ed up. I'm not even gonna lie. It's part of the reason why I didn't stream earlier. I was supposed to stream going to fucking paintballing with AJ, but my head was f***ed up. I was throwing up and shit. My dad is. Yeah, I'm f***ed up right now, guys.
And he's still streaming.
Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, I know I need a fucking rest, but yeah. So I'm gonna take a break from it for a while, but my coach, my lifting coach and shit, one of my teammates, Andre, who was on the stream the last time, is having a pro wrestling show, and I told him I will come and support, and then I wanted to bring you guys with me. You know what I'm saying? Get an MRI. I'm gonna go definitely get checked out on Monday though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was throwing up and shit.
A bit too late for that.
My head still feels like funny. I'm not even gonna cap.
Now,
And you can kind of tell that something was a little off with him, because when your head isn't there all the way, you kind of have like these moments where you feeling fuzzy and you trying to gather your thoughts and you just kind of pausing. Almost, I would say, kind of like you're intoxicated in a way.
He is put in front of a judge. I think absolutely the idea that he just had a concussion should be put in there, right? You get a head injury, you're not thinking the same. Your cognitive ability may decline, your reasoning, your logic skills. Do I think that it had a degree or a component to play into his inevitable result, like what's about to happen? I do think so. To what degree or percentage, though? I don't know, because there's so many other different factors that we're getting ready to go over. Now, one of the major factors is the relationship between him and his father, all right? He's in MMA, so obviously he looks up to his father, but he doesn't want help from his father.
Shout out to your son, Rampage Jr.
He won't take no advice from me. I guess he want to do it his own way, so I put his ass out. Said, all right, you want to take no advice from me? Fighting and anything, get your ass out. Go do it yourself. Because when I started MMA, I left my hometown. I left my job. I left my car. I left my family. I was broke as hell. I moved to California with nothing. It took me 6 months to even find a job, and I was hungry. But he's driving Mercedes, got everything paid for him. You know what I'm saying? He don't got to buy his own food or nothing. Just wasn't hungry. He was just too entitled. So I said, you know, you won't even get your weight down. He begged to go pro. His first pro fight, he shit the bed. Wouldn't even get his weight down. He had to end up having to lose 30 pounds 20 days out. He a vegan. He just don't want to listen. So he's on his own. I wish him the best. Much success to him. But anybody that wants my help, needs my help, but won't listen to me, I can't be no part of it.
Listen, there's no doubt in my mind that Quentin loves his son. He loves him to death. And he's probably...
I'm going to cut that there. If you guys want to watch the full video of this specific video right here, you can go check that out. I'll have the link in the bio if you want to see that. I'm going to play this this clip right here. Apparently, before any altercations happened, this is before we knew what was going to happen. This clip I'm about to show you guys. But with that being said, it's just Raja talking about how he's not rich, but his dad is rich. His dad has money, but he doesn't have money. And we just seen in the last clip how Rampage said he has a Mercedes and he has everything paid for it. So,
hey, bro, I don't got no bread. That's what I'm saying. That's why I be talking to y'all and shit. I'm just like y'all, nigga. Like, my dad got bread. That's his bread. That's not mine. It's not my bread. He's rich. I'm not rich. He's rich. Feel me? I'm not rich yet. That's why I want to get on Brand Rich, bro. I've been waiting, bro. It's just been rough. It's been hard on me, bro. This shit's really been hard on me, bro. I've been low-key. I've been stressed about it. I've been stressed about a lot of shit. You feel me? But I'm showing y'all like the real.
Again, you see, he said he's not rich. His dad is rich, but I mean, you grew up with money, and I guess maybe some part of him probably wants to feel like he came from nothing, so he can actually show that he's getting it out the mud, like he's coming from a struggle. But I mean, if you got money, you got money. It's fine. It's okay to have money. Like a lot of us want that. So we seen the clip of when Raja got hit upside the head with the can. I'm going to show you what happened afterwards.
You!
Hey, you gotta stop this shit, man. Hey. Stop this shit, man.
All right, so the guy that Raja body slammed, that was the same guy that hit him upside the head with the can. what's his name? I gotta stop saying guy. Stuart Smith. So that was the pro wrestler that hit him upside the head with the can while they were outside. So he was live on Kick. He was reading the chats. They were saying he was a fake crash out. They were saying, "Oh, you're not about to do nothing. This, that, and the third." And he was like, "Bet I'm not a fake crash out. I'll show you." So he was pretty much, his chat was pretty much instigating him to do something about what happened earlier, even though if you go back and you look at other clips, you can see while they're still outside that the guy ended up apologizing and saying, "Yeah, we're good." And then you have certain other people saying, "Oh, make sure you get your receipt," which is like in wrestling terms, for what I understand, is you get your get back, make sure you get your look back. So somebody did something to you, you get your look back, and he had got permission. He was like, and before that happened, before he went up there in the ring, he was like, "When can I go up?" And he got the okay to go up there, and that's what happened. But unfortunately, after he body slammed him, he ended up throwing like 20 or so punches while the dude was unconscious, like pretty much flatlined. They tried to, I guess, resuscitate him, but he wasn't responding during that time. So he ended up in a hospital. But what prompted all of this is just because he got hit upside the head. All right. And it seems like Raja doesn't want to live in his dad's shadow, which, I mean, I get it. It makes sense. Your dad was one of the best MMA fighters out there, and you're his son. You're in MMA too. You want to make your own mark. You want to, have your own path. But doing it this way isn't the way to do it. Going out, like crashing out like that, it'll send you on your own path, but maybe in the wrong direction you don't want to go down. And having to read the chat live and people instigating a response from you, trying to get a certain response from you, is what can lead you down a wrong situation. And even though that dude smashed a can over his head, which was unacceptable, but the dude thought it was a skit. He thought it was a promotion. And so Stewart says, "You're not gonna sell it," like, because he thought it was a skit. It was a promotion for the wrestling event.
Yeah. You need to be worried about Psycho Stu.
Psycho Stu?
What, you don't know me?
Hell no. Yeah.
Hey, I think that's a little.
Oh, you don't sell it?
Easy. He's not a fucking worker, bro. Calm down.
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
You're good.
What the fuck was that?
You don't sell it?
Dude, he's not a fucking worker, bro.
What the fuck was that? Hold on.
This is kind of his response after the whole thing went down. He's on the phone with somebody he mentioned earlier, which was Andre, which is one of his friends. Here we go.
Hello?
Hey, where the hell you at? I told you to double leg that motherfucker and start welding him. I just saw the video.
Shit pissed me off though, Andre.
I understand that, but now they can't wake the nigga up. He's fucking in the ring, fucking flatline, bro.
My bad.
You didn't have to do all that shit. I understand y'all had heat. You didn't have to fucking take it there.
I'll call you back later.
So you can see this is just like moments afterwards, after everything that happened. You can tell he's still pretty much hyperventilating, and he ain't trying to hear nothing of what anybody has to say. So him just saying "my bad" is crazy. Like, so you can tell that's how you know somebody's like mad and they not trying to really hear anything of what anybody has to say. Stuart Smith, he's stable, but he's in critical condition right now. From the last post that I saw, he's stable but in critical condition. He has multiple bones broken in the face, and apparently he's lost some teeth in the process of that whole situation, which is insane. Yeah, with that being said, there's a lot of stuff that could come out of this. Right now, Raja is not under arrest. He's not in custody. He's still free, wandering, just living his life right now, while police are investigating what happened, beforehand, what's happening after, how they're going to proceed with anything. As far as I know right now, if he gets charged, he's definitely going to get charged with assault. Obviously, assault and battery, probably premeditated too, because of how long it took for him to take action. They're probably going to look at if they can pull up the chats that was telling him to do it. They're probably going to use that as evidence as well. So who knows, what can really come from this if he does, get charged, spend like maybe 5-10 years in jail. Maybe, I won't even say 10, maybe like 2 to 5. And that's probably it for real. But, it shouldn't have happened. It shouldn't have happened like that, but it did. Unfortunate turn of events. I mean, you guys, let me know what you think. Let me know what you guys think about this situation. Not a good situation. Could have been handled way better, but didn't. I mean, he is the son of a crash out, so what you expect. But anyways, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, you know what to do. Hit that like button, comment down below, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Share with your friends and family. And I will see you guys in the next video. And guess what? If you're not there, then you are square. So until next time,